think about the institution of marriage? Now, I have some very strong viewpoints on my last show, the ladies' room. You know, I was a big proponent for marriage. I was a big proponent for monogamy. But as I've been growing spiritually and everything, my thoughts are changing. And so if you meeting people and I'm interacting with you, you know, and we decide to do our thing, I no longer really kind of think in the forever after. I'm thinking I need to experience this relationship with you however long it may be, and then on to the next. So how do you feel about that?
Okay, this is what I feel about marriage. If you want to get married and put on a ring and say I want to be with somebody for the rest of my life, that's your choice. But here's the question I have about all of this. How many people know the history behind marriage? Everybody want to tie marriage to the Bible, but marriage, the institution of marriage has nothing to do with religion. The institution of marriage comes from when agriculture started, because what happened was men, you know, in the patriarchal society, men owned the land, men owned the businesses. So back when people started having agriculture and separating, these are my plants, this is my garden, so I sell you my cabbage, my this, and we start like breaking, like stop being a community and start being kind of like segregated based off of what we own. What happened was the men who own, like if somebody had like a big farm per se, what they would do is they created marriage, so when they marry this woman, they know that this woman is bearing my children, so therefore when I pass away, I know my blood, my relatives, my sons will take over my property and get my farm, and I know it won't go outside of my bloodline. That's where marriage comes from, but people don't know the history, so you got to do the knowledge and go back. And this is what I tell people. We follow these traditions, but do you know where they come from? When was the last time you looked up? We just get on autopilot and just do it because our parents did it and because our parents' parents did it and all these generations did it, but did you ever question the reasons why? Where did marriage come from? So you mean to tell me I got to put a ring on a woman's finger and that solidifies my love for her? Come on. Love is priceless.
Right.
And me personally, I'll never get married because I don't need to go sign a contract with the state to prove that I love a woman. You know that I love you if you're with me. And
Absolutely.
If you think you need a ring to prove that I love you, then you know what? You're not the right kind of woman for me anyway, because you really don't understand the deeper love. You're not where I am. But I'm not knocking anybody who wants to get married. I think people think that I'm anti-marriage. I'm not anti-marriage. When I speak about marriage, I'm just stating facts to let you see, like, look, this is what you want, but do you know where this came from?